And back now at Sunday House Call on our weekly segment, Should I Worry?, where we talk about everything that worries us. One viewer writes, I've read the shingles vaccines only last for 5 to 10 years. My husband and I got our shots over 10 years ago. Should we get another? We are 72 and 73. So, Dr. Siegel, does the shingles shot expire?
First of all, the viewer is right. They only last 5 to 10 years.
Oh, wow.
I can't tell this viewer to get the shot because I don't know their underlying medical condition. And one thing we should tell people is it's a live virus, meaning if you had HIV or an immunocompromised condition or you were pregnant, we wouldn't give it to you. But assuming they had it 10 years ago and they did well with it, they probably should have it now. There's 1 million cases of shingles every year, Eric, and 95% of adults got chickenpox when they were a kid, 99% over the age of 50.
And
you know what
that means you have the virus.
The virus is hidden in your nerves. Okay. It's hidden in your nerves. And 1 million times with 1 million people, and 1/3 of all adults are going to get shingles over the course of their lifetime. What I like about this vaccine is not that it only lasts 5 to 10 years, and not that it only works 50 or 60% of the time. That's not the great part. The great part is that a lot of people that get shingles get a painful condition called post-herpetic neuralgia. That is disabling, and it doesn't go away for months and months and months.
What causes that?
That's the same virus causing it. It's buried into the nerves.
But why all of a sudden does it crop up?
Because it's hiding there, and then something happens. Usually stress, Arthel. That's a great question. Usually it's stress or an upper respiratory infection, something. A lot of the times we don't know why you get it. But you get this rash, which is very blistery. It looks like a band. It's characteristic. And then along with it, a good percentage of people can get this pain that lasts on. The vaccine cuts down that pain 70%. So that's where it really works well.
But Dr. Samadi, the viewers they're saying they are ages 72 and 73. Is there a danger if you're too old to get this shot?
Well, after age of 80, you don't want to take this vaccine because as you get older, the vaccine doesn't work as well. So if you look at this, for example, between 50 to 59, where FDA has approved shingles vaccine, it works really well, about 60% of the time. As you get into your 60s and you take this, it may work only about 40%, and then when you get to 80, it doesn't really work well. So these guys, they have one more shot or chance to get the shot. That's basically what it comes down to.
Is it effective?
It does work in about 50% of the time, but shingles itself, even though it's not pleasant and you will get blisters around the side of the torso and it's itching and painful, that's not a big deal because that disappears about a month or so. You will get the shot mostly to prevent this post-herpetic neuralgia, which is painful experience that stays for a long time. Something you should talk to your doctor.
When should you get it? What age? I mean, you talked about 50 years old.
I think after age of 60 is a good one, even though FDA has approved it for 50. Yes, I would start at age of 60. The other thing is that if you're allergic to neomycin, antibiotic, or if you're allergic to gelatin, and if you have history of leukemia, lymphoma, HIV, stay away from this.
Quickly, what if I don't get the shot, I get the shingles? Will the shot work to get rid of it or help subside it?
They recommend that if you have had chickenpox or shingles in the past, to go ahead and still get the vaccine.
I agree completely.
Knowing you're not going to get it, so it doesn't matter.
It works even if you've had it.
I know you're not going to get it.
Great answer.
So, all right, so when you turn 60, if you haven't turned 60, get the shot, basically.
60, get the shot.
Okay, great.